KUGAN Cassius, IFL TV, Mac Jim Albaya with me, Thespian Glenn McCRORY.
Thespian Glenn McCRORY, how are you doing, my friend?
My good man. As an ex-boxer, ex-world champion, a Thespian.
Thespian, thank you. You obviously saw my face.
So in a very Shakespearean way, can you break down for me Frampton QUIGG?
I think it's gonna be a very, it's gonna be like Richard III or something. It's gonna be intense. It's gonna be a terrific fight. I think, you know, it brings me back to, you know, when you think of Morales and Barrero, and you think that a fight like that, it's got the, you know, when we were there, me and Dottie were there at the first fight, it was tremendous, but nobody expected it to be quite like that, and that was the emergence of two superstars. And I think, you know, we've got the same sort of mix of two top-class fighters here who are both at their very, very best, who have come together at their peak, you know, and it just has everything to make it a great fight. And you just wonder, you know, both can box, both can fight, both do not know what it's like to lose in a professional ring. So I think we've got everything there to make this just a fantastic clash of two young, gifted, great fighters.
How will it end?
I think it's going to go one way or the other. I think it's going to be a thrilling fight, but I just think Carl Frampton is just going to know a little bit too much. He's just going to have a bit much in each department to sneak his way through this. But I think it's going to be tough. But if I'm honest, it's a sort of fight that whatever the outcome would not surprise me. That's what makes this such an exciting fight, because all of us so-called experts can give our opinion and we can analyze the fighters and so can everybody else, but at the end of the day we know the two great fighters, and in boxing nobody really knows, because neither one of these wants to lose. Both of these guys think they can win, and there's no real big chinks in their armor.
So in other words, you're just edging towards Frampton, maybe, I understand what you're saying.
I think Frampton will win the fight. My pick is Carl Frampton to just have a little bit more in each department. I think he's probably the better puncher of the two. But all the time that I've thought Frampton's going to win, Scott Quigg has been gaining ground all the time. And the one thing I know about Scott, who's a lovely kid, is he lives, breathes, eats, sleeps boxing. There is nothing else in this world that means more to him than coming out there with those belts. So he's gonna have to be knocked cold. You know, he's gonna be fighting to the final bell. So that's what makes it such a great fight.
All right, Glenn McCRORY, thank you very much for giving us your opinion on IFL TV, and I'm sure we'll catch up with you tomorrow night.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Cheers, mate.
God bless.